Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the opportunity you have given me. My name is Zunaira Aslim, and today I'm going to talk about the issue of international politics, which was widely discussed at the beginning of 2020. Nah, it is about a murder that happened to a great Iranian general, and it was led by the US president. What do you guys thinking if you hear about this issue? I guess some of you will immediately find out what is the reason Trump killed Solaemani. Trump killed Iranian general, right? If you guys wondering about it, please watch this video. Now, let's move on to the speech. But before I talk about the three theories why Trump decided to kill Solaemani, let me introduce the background of this issue first. As we know, on January 3rd, 2020, the United States of America, led by President Donald Trump, killed the Iranian general named Qasem Soleimani. The murder of the U.S. against one of great general from Iran immediately shocked the world, even referred as the trigger of World War III. U.S. under Trump leadership made a big decision. Even the previous president, no one dared to start conflict with Iran. Trump also understands what he does will be at risk for America itself. Therefore, in this special occasion, I'm going to talk about the three theories why Trump decided to kill Soleimani. To start with, I will mention my three statements. As you guys can see on this PowerPoint, I have three statements. First, US and Iran have a bad relationship. Second, US actions are a form of self-defense. And last but not least, it is to achieve one of foundation belief of the US culture. And finally, I will close my speech with conclusion. Now, I would like to move on to the first theory, why Trump decided to kill Soleimani. It is because the US and Iran have a bad relationship. The conflict between US and Iran has been going on for more than 40 years. The killing of Soleimani was only one small attack amid a long conflict that had previously killed many people in generations. One example of the conflict between US and Iran was when Iran blew up a mariner base at the US embassy in Beirut, which killed dozens of people, and it happened long before the assassination of Soleimani. The US relation with Iran so far have turned to be a long and unresolved conflict. Therefore, I believe that this theory can explain one of the reasons Trump decided to kill Soleimani. After that, I will explain my second theory. This is a form of self-defense carried out by the US. Qasem Soleimani is the leader of Quds Force as a special force and owned by one part of Iran's armed forces, named Revolutionary Guards. Trump believes that Soleimani has planned a significant act of violence for the US. To avoid this, finally Trump decided to kill Soleimani with a drone. Earlier, US President Donald Trump has insisted he is not looking for change in new leadership patterns in Iran after the murder incidents against Soleimani. In a speech, Trump said that he was a monster, and he's no longer a monster, and he is no longer a monster. He died. A lot of lives have been saved by killing him. However, US also does not hesitate to whatever is necessary if Iran provides threats. If what Trump believes is true, then Trump's decision is right to protect America. Then, let me tell you about my third statement. Trump's decision to kill Soleimani is a way to achieve one of the foundation beliefs of US culture. US has 4 foundation beliefs, one of which is a city upon a hill, which means US is a nation that must be seen by other countries or by everyone, with high position like on the cliff, illustrating that US is country that dominate in politics and economics. When viewed from the basis of the trust that US has, by killing Soleimani, America wants to show that they are a big country, and only America can kill a great general from other countries. And America also wants to show other countries not to mess with America. As a student of international relations, we have to look at this issue on as a student of international relations, we should be familiar with this theory. My lecturer once said that as a student of international relations, we must be look at an issue from the point of view of international relations. Therefore, I believe that this theory makes sense to describe the reason why Trump decided to kill Soleimani. And this theory was one of my favorite theory because it's more realistic for me. Then, in conclusion, from all the argument, I can sum up that there are 3 theories that can explain why Trump decided to kill Soleimani. These are due to bad relation between the US and Iran. And second, its actions are a form of self-defense. And to achieve one of the foundation beliefs of the US culture, from my point of view, these 3 theories are strong enough to explain Trump's reason for killing Soleimani. I personally not agree with what Trump is doing because it was violated humanitarian norms. But this is very reasonable to do from the standpoint of political science. Because as you know, political science is full of national interest. Okay? I think that's all from me. Does anyone have any question to ask or to share? Thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.